Seele and Yukong actually have great synergy. I'm going to use the new MoC that just dropped to showcase how you can take advantage of both of Yukong's buff turns with Seele's 20% action advance she gains with her basic attack and Dance Dance Dance's action advance. So let's get on over into this zero cycle example. And unfortunately we can't start off with Seele's technique, but we will start off with Pela's. And immediately giving our Seele 60 energy to top off her energy, although that won't matter because we are going to attack first. We will get Pela's ult up. We're going to skill with Yukong, and even though Pela's ult is going to give us the 2 energy needed to do Yukong's ult, it's going to do too much damage this wave. So we're just going to do a little bit less damage and make sure that we can save up our skill points and energy for the next wave. So we've got Seele's beautiful 221 ult, and just doing one little thwack to this little guy. And it's unfortunate that Pela got imprisoned. Everybody has effect res, but it happens. And with Resurgence, 2 little thwacks, and both those guys are dead. And this last guy is essentially just a little dummy to make sure that we can build up skill points, and Seele is there to finish him off. Pela would have got an extra skill point if she wasn't imprisoned, but it's fine. Okay, now since Pela is recovered, we're going to skill, and even though she's not going to get our ult, the imaginary guy is going to do an AoE blast that gives everybody a little bit of energy. Beautiful. Now we just do Pela's ult to defense shred everybody, and Yukong's ult to give us our crit rate and crit damage, making sure that our Seele is at 100% crit rate and 280 crit damage, I believe. So we're going to skill to make sure we get an extra 30% defense shred on our bosses. And this ult is beautiful, 226, and we'll finish it off with a thwack, making sure that we use Dance 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 immediately afterwards, because you see that 20% action advance plus Dance 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 is going to make it. So now this is a brand new turn. This is not Resurgence, right? This is Seele's just natural turn, and this means that we can take advantage of both of Yukong's turns of ults, of buffs, right? And we don't lose anything in a hyper carry setup. So just one massive skill, 142, because that is at 100% defense down, and a nice, beautiful destruction. Okay, done. That's Seele, and that's Kafka. So for the builds on Seele, let's get into it. She is on her signature light cone, the quantum set, and crit damage body, attack boots, and attack orb. Now, I just have better substats, and I'm actually not using her with Bronya, which is usually what I do if I use an attack orb. I make sure that I have lots of damage bonus buffs, but it seems to work fine, and I just really need the crit rate and the crit damage, and my quantum one is terrible. It's terrible. Yep, okay, and E0. Now we've got Yukong on Bronya's light cone, and she is on Passerby for the extra skill point, and just on some defensive and HP body and orb. Now Dance 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 is S3, but it still works, getting both of our turns of buffs. And this messenger set on Ting Yun is good with Keel. Oh, I forgot to mention that that extra 5% energy is needed for Yukong's to get Yukong's ult up on the first turn. Although in this one it actually didn't matter because we saved Yukong's ult for the entire one. So in that sense, Yukong actually should have been on Keel. Anyways, Pela is just on a 2-piece speed, 2-piece guard, so she doesn't get murdered because I haven't ascended her yet. I'll ascend her eventually. And yeah, that is essentially the Seele 0 cycle. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Adios.